Hello, everybody. Welcome to Comic Fan's Humble Haul. I've got the 10th in the series. Happy New Year to you all. I'm sorry I don't have the balloons and fancy streamers and horns going off. My kids blew them all off last night. So I was thinking of making a Christmas end of the year haul, but to tell you the truth, I spent way too much money on one book that would have made it a real humble haul. It would have only been one book. So I went to Frankenstein yesterday, and they had a New Year's Eve sale. Some of the vendors did anyway. And I decided to make first of the year haul. So not bad. I'm off a week. That's okay. I got a couple more books. Not a whole lot to show off in my humble haul. Before our humble haul, you guys always know I make a shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you very much. Really appreciative of any new subscribers, no matter how big or how little. We have to thank David Brock, Earl Grey, Illy865, Wine 49er, JD Santabanes, Carlos Rivera, Manny Y, NYC, and Thomas Williams. Thank you guys for checking out my videos. Hopefully you guys will add to my comments and some likes. And I want to add that my last video was great in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for commenting. In fact, my last video, some great advice on my detective number 411. Thank you guys for your input. I really appreciate it. And now that that's all said and done, we'll start off with my haul. We'll have you stop staring at this one. We've got a couple quarter bins, about 3/4 bin books. Yes, I said quarter bin books. I got these for a quarter. I'm going to start off with this one. I've always wanted to collect this series, and I've tried really hard to avoid trade paperbacks. Basically because I used to despise them. But anyway, I always wanted the actual books. I always wanted to collect this series. It's Spider-Man Blue, book number 3. There's 10 books. It's going to be, hopefully, I'll cross my fingers, an easy one to complete. But once I started off with a quarter book, I got the ball rolling. Had to do it. Along that, I got quarter book, Hulk Gray, also by Joseph Loeb, or I'm sorry, not Joseph Loeb, Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. I couldn't beat it. They do some great work when they collaborate. I really like it. Good cover stuff. One more quarter book. Captain Atom #1. So first modern appearance of Captain Atom. It is the first modern appearance of Captain Atom. There's also a first appearance of another character in here. However, I'm not going to tell you. Instead, I'm going to refer you to Mueller's video, not his current video, but the one before that, has some interesting information about the other character that's in this. Very disturbing, and I thank you, Mr. Mueller, for turning me on to this book and the character that also appears in it. Okay, 150-cent book today, but I tell you, this 50-cent book is a gem. It is Marvel Team Up 137. The team up Aunt May and Franklin Richards versus Galactus. How is that possible? We got an old lady and a little kid against a big, gigantic Galactus. I tell you, this book, it's really great. Speaking of Mueller, I turned him onto this book a while back. And right after I turned him onto it, I said, wait a minute, I don't have a copy of this. I want this. So I turned him onto it. He took it. There was only one copy. And I decided to track it down and find it for myself. For those who don't know anything about this, let me give you a brief story about this. Basically, Galactus comes into this big circus while little Franklin Richards and Aunt May are at the circus with the Fantastic Four and a couple others. And so he comes in and he says, I'm going to devour worlds, yada, yada, yada. You know how he does. And Franklin Richards says, here, you can have my Twinkies. And in the cover, he's carrying these little Twinkies. And Galactus like, little Twinkies? How's that going to satisfy my hunger? But anyway, he eats these little tiny Twinkies. You see the Twinkies go into his mouth. He says, hey, these aren't so bad. So right then and there, he turns Aunt May into like his herald. And her mission is to go and search the universe for Twinkies to feed him. And she does it, but then it's still not enough. I mean, this is a big guy. He has big hunger, right? So she goes and searches the universe some more and comes across like this alien cook who makes Twinkie worlds. And it's like, wow, that's great. What a concept. He eats worlds. He likes Twinkies. So she goes and brings him this big Twinkie planet. And he consumes it, and at the end, everything's okay, great. It's a big happy ending. But it's pretty funny. All right. I got a couple of $2 books. This one here, I always mess up. It seems like I always got one book in my haul that I said, wow, this is cool. It's Cheryl Blossom #1. No, it's not. It's just one of her other many miniseries. I think she had like 3 miniseries before she had her own series, or vice versa. But anyway, I messed up. This is not Cheryl Blossom #1. It's like Cheryl Blossom when she gets a job or something. But I paid $2. And probably in my next haul, I'll have the right one. And I'll show that one off too. Okay. Avengers #260. I was flipping through this thinking, oh, I'm going to have the whole origin of Nebula. It's not a complete origin. It's got a little secret in it. It's okay. I've been hunting it down for a while, waiting for get one in a decent grade. And I got one for $2. Kind of deflated my expectations, but that's okay. I went to another vendor, and I got 2 books for him I was pretty happy about. I got Moon Knight #57. Moon Knight 57 is it's a good deal for 2 different reasons. It's got a Stephen Platt artwork on it. Stephen Platt, he did like the last 4, I think he did the last 4 issues on this series. And then he went off to Image in the 90s, just like all those other hot artists. But he's kind of like a Rob Liefeld on steroids. I kind of have mixed feelings about Stephen Platt. But anyway, he's decent. But every time I flip through it, I said, I have mixed opinions. Maybe he's good, maybe he's not. But in either case, it's a pretty high sought-after book for Platt fans. At the same time, it's an Infinity Crusade crossover, and it's one of the lower print ones because this was the end of Moon Knight series, so their print run was pretty small. So it's a good deal for $5. I was okay with that. Okay, then we have Superman Man of Steel at the same vendor. I got it for $2. We all know what this is. This is the cameo of Doomsday and your mom. Nah, just kidding. It's not. So anyway, for $2, I was okay. I was good. I went to yet another vendor at Frank & Sons. I was there for a while. I didn't have my kids. And when I don't have my kids, I get to spend a lot of time there. But, and a lot of time that's not being disturbed by my kids. So I picked this one up. I think this is going to hold me off for a while. It's the first modern appearance of Star Sapphire. I'd really like her first appearance in Silver Age. But this will do for now. And I guess she's showing up quite a bit more in Green Lantern. They're using her a bit more. So I got this for $6, and I was okay with that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this something clear here. You see my thumb? You see this thumb? I didn't do my nails. That can only mean one thing, right? It's Sophie. Say hi, Sophie.
Hello.
Hi, Soph. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, this is a great book. It's Marvel Fun and Games magazine. I've seen it pop up in a couple of people's videos. I apologize for not giving credit to the videos I saw it in. My apologies. But anyway, this is a really great thing. that was done. I forgot when this was done. I guess I could have looked it up. But anyway, let me show you it for a little bit. And while I unpackage it, Sophie's going to do some little finger puppets for you. Okay, get out of here. I'll tell you really quick. Look, it just had little things like crosswords and mazes. Look, they made a maze out of Stan Lee's face. If you look up here, it says Stan, the Amazing Man. Oh, really cute. I like that. Couple more things. And as I was going through this book, say, please get your pencil out of here. I was just hoping and praying that some kid hadn't written in it, and to my surprise, nobody wrote in it. And it had little things like this. Look, you can cut out a whole page and make little holes in your comic book and paste it on this silly man. I'm really glad they didn't do that. But you get the idea, right? Okay, so that's what it was. And it was really cool. I got it for less than $10. It was a little pricey, a little retail, but I was willing to pay for it since I saw it in person and didn't get on eBay because things that are written in, once you get them in eBay, you just get this little sense of defeat. So I was glad I found it in person. This brings me to my should it stay or should it go? Should it stay or should it go? Infinity Gauntlet #1. Should I ride the ride until some movie comes out? Man, it's a long ride, isn't it? I don't think there's any movies coming out. Not anytime soon. So, I get a little anxious. I get a little antsy. So, do I sell it now because the buzz is good? Do I wait it out? It seems to be one of my faults. And so my question to you guys in the comments, let me know. Does it stay? Does it go? Do I sell it now while it's still got a real good buzz going? Or do I wait until the movie comes out? Let me know. Before I go any further, guys, this next book is the book I spent too much money on. It's kind of just like I got to rip it off like a Band-Aid, rip it off and just get it all over with. So I did. Whoa, Sophie. No, see, this is why I don't let you do videos with me. I'm a sucker for this.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, right.
I didn't
very,
do it.
very cute, Sophie.
You did
Suck
it. I saw you writing it.
All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. I wrote it. But wouldn't it be easier if I just blamed it on my kids?
No.
Anyway, I got this next book. I got it from I got it off Craigslist. This guy on Craigslist. Wait. He had it. I know that all the people that I know in this community over here on the West Coast, or at least in California, were all over this. And my buddy kind of intervened and picked it up. And then he tells me, hey, I got this book. I got a whole bunch of other great books. Check it out. And he says, yeah, he's been getting a whole bunch of buzz on it all day long, but he's only going to deal with me. And it just happened to be a guy that I turned him on to and that I knew about. So we both knew the guy. Yeah, suck it. Get out of here. Here it is. Amazing Spider-Man #121. I've passed this book up before, and this was my Christmas book as a present from me to me. And I've passed it up before for a lot less money, but it was a real beat up copy. And this one, I just decided to throw all my chips in and finally go and buy it. And it's pretty good. I would call it a fine condition. It's not bad, but anyway. We all know 121 is the death of Gwen Stacy, and I'm really happy to have it in any grade. This is a book I hardly ever come across. So to come across it a second time after turning it down the first time, I'm more than happy to put some money into a book that I really want. So there, I left you guys in enough suspense, all because of this book, and I hope it was worth it. So with that said, thank you guys. Thanks for checking me out. I hope I have a great year. I hope you guys do too. So with that said, thank you for watching The Humble Haul. See you later.